I have destination. You can't stop me to go. You can't only meet me. I have destination. I have destination. You can't stop me to go. I am going higher.
I have destination.
I have destination. I must get to my great destination. I have destination. You can't stop me to go. I am stoppable. I am going higher. Gbogbo ni níwájú mi. Ẹ máa wọ́n lulẹ̀. Kẹ́mi lọ síbi tó ga ọ́. I have destination. I must testify of your goodness, oh Lord. I must testify of your mercy. I am unstoppable. I have great celebrations ahead. My victory is not negotiable. I am going, I am going, I am stoppable. I am going, I am. Òkòdì níwájú mi, òkòdì ìdènà ìdíwọ́ níwájú mi Olúwa, mo fẹ́ dìde. Gbé mi sókè Olúwa, bá mi wó odi aláròká ṣe ní bá ní dẹ́rù nílẹ̀. Olúwa mo fẹ́ gòkè o. Gbé mi kúrò lójú kan kí n má dẹ̀ni yẹpẹrẹ. Polongo iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. Kó wá gbé mi débi ayọ̀ mi. You know how this says, before we ask, I think I do I see you. Látọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́, we still can find answers to our problems, but we believe in you. We will not lose hope. Ẹbí ẹmọ ọdún dìde, tógúntógún, dìde, tìjàtìjà. Abiyamọ ò ní gbẹ́kún ọmọ rẹ̀ kó má tàtí wéré. You know how this says, before we ask. Give us courage to rise and believe that you are able. Olúwa má fi oúnjẹ òòjọ́ wa síbi tó òwúrọ̀ ọ̀sán alẹ́ wa kó má di rédèrèdè. You know how this says, before we ask. Olúwa ṣé tí wà ní rẹ̀.
Good evening, everyone who is currently watching me around the world. My name is Benga Falayan, and they are currently watching me in 3 or 4 platforms. They are watching me on my page, and they are also watching me on my YouTube channel, and I think also it also extended to another Facebook platform, Manuel F Media. Good evening. I just came online just to connect with you guys and to also to share a word of prayer before I will also move to Chelsea update. Some of us, we wrote a number of things at the beginning of this year that we wanted to achieve. Some of us, we call it resolutions, New Year resolution. January was like yesterday. And now here we're in the month of October, the 10th month of the year, meaning that this year is almost running to an end. So when you check those resolutions that you wrote in January, so ask yourself one question: have I achieved all these things I've written down? Some of us we wrote 10 things. Some of us we wrote 12. Some of us even we wrote 20. Some of us we wrote one. Some of us we wrote 10. Some of us we wrote five. We wrote three. Like me, I wrote five. And in all the five things I've written down, I think yes, I've been able to achieve two, but I've not been able to achieve the old five. So I've been able to achieve two. Then I still have pending three things that are yet to be achieved. So and here we're in the month of October. So I will say Happy New Month to you all. Here where I am now, I'm in Perth. I'm in Western Australia. So the time now is what is 4:16 a.m. Sunday, 1st of October, um, 2023. So two things I want to say is that to say, oh, Happy New Month to you all, and also to say Happy Independence Day to all Nigerians around the world. Of course, as a Nigerian, I have to tell you, I'm not happy. I'm not happy, and I'm not happy. As a Nigerian, I'm not happy. I feel that we should have even gone beyond where we are now. When you talk about the governance, when you talk about the economy, oh, many Nigerians are not finding it so easy at the moment. And I know that's how it is in most African countries as well. So many Nigerians are not finding it so easy. It's very hard to even to eat, to eke out a living in Nigeria. In fact, some people now they who even who, some people who own cars, they drop their cars at home and what they trek because there is no money. The fuel price is up there. You know, everything is just what the everything in Nigeria now is just at the high side. There is price hike for fuel. There is price hike for commodities, even for common gari. Some people gari has become gold now for many households. Of course, before we used to say it, okay, oh, there is sovereign, blah 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 blah. Okay, now gari will be a kind of a common good, a common item, a common food item for some category of people. I don't want to say poor people, for some category of people in the society. But now, even Gary, that Mekuno that masses usually usually eat now has become gold, has become expensive. So things are very, very, very tight in Nigeria at the moment. And when you ask a number of Nigerians, you ask them, okay, you probably are they in are they feeling the celebration of the Independence Day? Are they in the mood to celebrate? They will tell you that they are not in the mood to celebrate that. What are they celebrating? What are they celebrating? And that's why I've come up online just to Mr. Adefemi Temitokpe Temilade. Yes, yes. Good evening. Ekale. Ekale. Yeah. Ekale. That's why I've come online. Of course, I still have other things to do for Chelsea, to reel out some Chelsea update and to even what connect with Chelsea. But this is not the first gift segment of this live broadcast. Is for us to talk and for me also for us to pray together. Before I will begin, I will move to other segment of the program. Uh, Wherever you are watching me from, whether you are watching me from my page or you are watching me from my YouTube channel or you are watching me from I think Manuel Health Media, if they are watching me there as well. I want to tell you that this is the time for us to really recalibrate about what we have written down. Where are we? Where are we going? You know, you should to sit yourself down. Okay, as all these plans worked, look at what has worked for you. Look at what has not worked for you. Take stock of what, take stock of your life from January till now. And that will really help you to forge ahead as we what we wrap up this year. It's good for us to take stock, and that's for accounting student. You know what we call opening stock, and you know what we call closing stock. So it's good for us to really what, to take stock of our life, to take stock of what we have done this year. So what work, what didn't work, so that we know where we are, and how we could forge ahead, how we could get to where we desire to get to this year. This year has not been easy. I know it has not been easy, but God knows our desires. We all have desire. We have numerous desires. We have numerous needs. God knows our needs, but as human beings, we need to sit ourselves down, recalibrate, and take stock of what has worked this year and what has not worked. That will really help us. One thing I want to also tell you is that uh, it's not easy. I know some of you have been trying. Some of you have been trying. I cannot even, there's no message that you could preach to some people because they have done everything possible to become something they want to become. But things are not just working. Some people, they have prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed, and they are yet to see a result. Some people have been hopeful that things will go well, and things have not gone well with them. So the only thing I could tell you is that still keep on trying, keep on trying, keep on trying. I recall the time I used to what we used to in Agbowo, Ibadan. I was born in Ibadan. I was born in Agbowo. No, I was not born in Agbowo. I was born in Ibadan. I was born in Nolinde. Yes, Nolinde Mokola. So, and I did my the first phase of my childhood uh, in the Nolinde, Mokola, Adamasingba, Dugbe in Ibadan. So, and before we now moved to Agbowo in 1980. Yes, so we moved to Agbowo, very close to University of Ibadan in 1980. So, where my life also began again. So when I look at the my life, there was a time I used to also, my parents used to uh, uh, beg for alms. Yes, they used to beg for alms. Of course, they are very, very. They are not lazy. They did a lot of dirty jobs, many jobs. But things were not working. They also beg for alms for sometimes. They just stopped that, and also they were just struggling. They were just struggling. Then people used to give us the clothes that we used to wear. Then people, all the clothes I was wearing then, it's people dash me clothes. It was a moment of it was a storming moment in my life. And we were struggling, and we I think my parents didn't really uh, they didn't really like the issue of begging people before they could eat. So we barely eat 3 square meals. Sometimes maybe one. We just take breakfast, or maybe we will not be able to take breakfast. We will be unable to take breakfast, lunch, and dinner, maybe one, or sometimes oh. You know what I mean by oh? No breakfast, no lunch, no dinner. And sometimes it will be 010. That means there is no breakfast, but we manage to get lunch, and there is no what dinner. Those were our experiences then. I was struggling. In fact, let me tell you, at that particular time, we were not eating meat. In fact, meat was like a goad to us. Fish was like a goad. And what I used to do is to go around the bush and look for snail. So if we were lucky and I was able to get snail, that was when we were going to eat meat. So we couldn't eat meat for years. We couldn't eat fish for years because we could not afford it. In fact, we couldn't buy clothes because we could not afford it. We only believe, we only wait for the time that people will dash us clothes. And those, Baba dash me, Mama dash me, clothes were the ones that we were wearing then, and it was very tough. Nigeria was very tough. I'm talking to you about early 80s. Nigeria was very tough at that part. Don't forget at that particular time. Also, there was issue with structural adjustment programs, SAP, you know, introduce the SAPO, that SAPO policy came up around between 1985, I think 1985, 1986, 1986, and maybe part of 1987 as well. That was during the time of Babangida. Babangida hijacked the government in 1985. So, but things have been very tough. Even we could not pay school fees because we were paying school fees in the early 80s, before later they now introduced free education. So it was very tough then. It was very tough, 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 tough. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy then. Like I've told you, my parents could not afford anything. They couldn't buy us clothes. So we usually wait for Baba dash me clothes, Mama dash me clothes from the church. I was attending Christ Apostolic Church. So there were some elders in the church that normally would dash us clothes. I remember one of the late elders, Elder Misak Adidayo. He was the one that dashed me the clothes that I used to even want to sing, to do my the first song the first album I did for the church in 1996. There was no money. I'm talking even, and I've now moved to 90s. In 90s, the same story. In late 80s, I mean late 70s, same story. In early 80s, in 80s, same story. In 90s, same story till 1996. I'm just trying to summarize things for you to know that it has been tough for years. It has been tough for decades. But one thing that has what kept me going is what? Hope in God, faith in God, and prayer. I repeat, one thing that has kept me going over the years, over many decades, are one, hope in God, faith in God, and prayer. So, and these are the things that we need now. There's not, because there are fakeries around the world. On the social media now, you see a lot of people faking their lives. They are struggling, but they are smiling at you, telling you what is not working for them, to what? To confuse you. So in order for you not to get confused, it's better to hope, to what? Set your hope on God. Set your hope on God. Have faith in God and pray. Continue praying. Also go pay one day, because our government has failed us. And that's why many people will not even feel like celebrating Nigerian independence at the moment. Because the question that will keep popping up is that, what are we celebrating? The question that will keep popping up is that, what are we celebrating? Nigeria is more than 60 years now. What have we gained in the last 6 decades? What have you gained as a Nigerian? As a Nigerian, what do you even know your future? Some of you don't know your future. You don't know what you will eat now. You don't know what you will eat tomorrow. So a lot of things, we are dealing with a lot of things at the moment. So ask yourself, what are you celebrating? This is another Independence Day. And they will be what? They will be making noise tomorrow. I'm already in October 1 here. I'm in Australia, and the time here is 4:30, October 1, Sunday. So, but my question here, even I am here, my heart is what is burning for my people in Nigeria. I still have mother, I still have sisters, I still have brother, I still have friends, I still have people around me. Then my question is, what are we celebrating? Of course, I'm proud. I'm proud to be in Nigeria, But I'm not happy with what is happening in Nigeria. Imagine $1 to 1,000 now. $1 to 1,000. Where are we going? And most of the commodities that we buy, that we buy, even that our companies buy, they use dollar, you know, as a what? As a currency for business, as a currency for business, we use dollar for business. Some of them, they they, in fact, let me put it like this. In fact, the dollar even are not even available in the central bank. There are not enough dollars in the central bank. I don't want to go economic, but I just want you to understand what I'm trying to say, that people are not happy. Even they are not happy at the moment in Nigeria. People are going through a lot. People are going through a lot. People are going through a lot. This is another Independence Day for Nigeria. But now ask yourself, does this Independence Day worth celebration? Worth celebrating? Does it worth celebrating? I don't think. I don't think that uh, many Nigerians are happy with this. Of course, if you are very close to people at the ends of power, you will be happy because your issues will be sorted out. But what about the masses? What about the masses? What about average Nigerians? Average Nigerians who's their take home? Who's their take home per month is not even up to what, maybe 50,000. Many people are what are being paid maybe 20,000 naira at the end of the month. So sometimes I look at how they survive. So people are not happy at the moment. It's another Independence Day celebration. But what have we achieved? It's like we are going from fire to fire. During the regime of General Muhammadu Buhari, it was very tough. Now it is now tougher. It is now tougher. Of course, we had what it takes to make the decision. When during the election, but we voted for who we wanted to vote for, and there's no problem about that. You know, your choice your choice in life has consequences. Any choice we make, any decision we make, has consequences, and all what we are facing now is as a result of our choices. Is as a result of our decisions. So my prayer is that God will be with us. And back to what I was saying before I move a bit to the politics and to the economic issue of Nigeria. I'm telling you that amidst all odds, amidst all the problems around you, I want you to have hope in God. I want you to continue exercising your faith in God. I want you to continue praying to God. One day your also go pay. Don't forget the little story I share with you. I used to wait for Baba dash me, Mama dash me clothes in our church then, from our church people then. They used to dash us clothes in late 70s, in 70s, in the early, in 80s, even in 90s. I was just struggle, and unfortunately, my father died. So that means the struggle also, my struggle got tripled. So, and I kept on struggling. I kept on opening God. I kept on exercising my faith in God. I kept on praying, irrespective of your religion, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are you are a Christian, whether you are a traditional worshiper. Just have, have hope, have hope in God, in the Almighty God. Have faith in God. You know, one day you will hit the nail on the head. One day your miracle will reach you. One day your fortune will be restored. One day that children you want, you will get even more children, more than what you want. One day, that job you will land your job, that job you desire, you will land that job. One day you will get that contract. One day, it's one day. But Rome is not built in a day. You have to build your relationship with your God. Like guys, like I've been telling you, I'm not preaching, I'm not preaching, I'm not preaching about religion. I'm not talking about religion, irrespective of religion, irrespective of religion that you are practicing. I respect your religious views. I respect your religion. But what I'm saying is that what put your faith in God, put your hope in God, and what continue praying, continue praying, continue praying. That's what that's what makes difference. That's what makes difference. All the religion that we put on our head, for me, of course, I'm a Christian, but I respect people's religious view. I respect people's religion, and that's why I don't talk about religion much. But what I'm talking about is now today is for you to what keep on opening God, keep on exercising your faith in God, and I believe in the power of prayer. Pray to your God every day. Read your holy scripture every day. Connect with him, build relationship with God, build your rapport with God. Talk to God like a father, talk to God like a brother, talk to God like a sister, talk to God like a mother. Build that relationship with God. Also go pay one day. But if you want to join bad gangs, or you want to join courts, or you want to take short corner, of course you could even get what you want fastly. But when you take short corner, your life will be cut short. Oftentimes, when we take short corner, our life is cut short. Just just try as much as possible to believe in yourself. God has given us gifts that are unique to each and every one of us. The only thing we need to do is to discover that gift, to discover those gifts. Thank God for this information age. The phone in your hand can make you what you want to become. Some of you have smartphone, but you use it for necessary things. That phone you are holding in your hand, that smartphone, if you use it optimally, if you use it optimally, it could earn you the cash you want. It could earn you the cash you want. It's not for you to use it for yahoo things. There are many clean businesses that you could use your phone for. Clean businesses, simple business that you could use your phone for. Data entry businesses, you could use for your phone for that. There are many things. Just go to YouTube and check what you could do. There are also some wonderful people on Facebook as well. I think there's one chairman. There is one woman chairman who also deal with data entry. I've forgotten chairman something. Chairman. Oh yeah, Chioma Ifeanyi Hesse. Yes, that woman is another strong woman. Follow that woman. I'm telling you now to follow her. When you follow her, you can get some synopsis of basic businesses that you could do, even as a as a person. That woman is an inspiration to everyone in Nigeria. I follow her and I see. Of course, I'm a teacher, so I'm not a business person. So I'm not a business, but everything she says is very, very is very, very is very, very awesome, is amazing. Everything she says is credible. She's a good she's a good teacher. She's a good business woman. She's an accountant by profession. Follow this. Those are this. this is the kind of person you guys should be following, especially for those of you who want to do just what do business. You want to go on business line. Follow Chioma Ifeanyi Eze. Go through her post. Go through her post. She doesn't even post videos. She doesn't post videos. She just writes, and she uses experience, varied experiences to also share knowledge on our page. That's how, and that's why I said I said earlier that it's good for you not to use your phone for unnecessary things. That phone, that smartphone that you have, you could use it even to get some money. Yes, you could use it to get some money. When you look at when I was going through I was going through there's a guy in on Twitter. It's called Ola of Lagos. Ola of Lagos. When I was going through his story, this guy you must optimally use his smartphone. He said he used to use his smartphone to take picture of cars in Lagos, even while he was doing Birisokwe. He was doing Birisokwe. He came from Ogun State to Lagos. So is that he used to what? He used his Quack smartphone to take picture of what exotic cars in Lagos, and that was how he started. And he was posting it, talking about it, and here we are today. Ola is now what? Is now a multimillionaire. That's the truth. Another thing I want to tell you is that also try to make yourself visible. Social media platforms are free for us. It was unlike when we were growing up. We only believe on using television. We only believe in using radio as a form of advertisement for our businesses. But now, Facebook is there free, Twitter is there free, Instagram is there free, Snapchat is there free. All these social medias are just there free. TikTok is there free. Try to think, and make use of this free social media, because a time is coming when you'll be paying for this social media platform. Please go and write it down. A time is coming that you will be paying to use. They have what? They have come up with some paid features. There are paid features in all this social media now. They are just booting. They are in booting process. A time is coming when you will be paying some some money to make use of this social media platform. Now they are free. It is time for you to make use of this social media. Nobody would have even known me that I exist if what I've not used social media for my musical works. Of course, I'm a die Chelsea fan. But I'm so, of course, my Chelsea fans, some of them are following me now. They are following me on this broadcast, and some of them they are yet to connect, because I've not started talking about Chelsea. So I know by the time I begin to talk about Chelsea now, you will see them coming in. But what I'm saying today, I'm very, very I just want to talk about this topic, and I've used my life. I've talked about my life. I've narrated a little part of my story. That things that have been actually has been tough in the last 6 decades in Nigeria. Nigeria is 63 this year. If I'm not making it all 60, 60, I think it's 63. If I'm right, 63. Yes, Nigeria is 63. So what can a 63-year-old man show that he has achieved over the years? So back to what I'm saying. Please make use of social media. I've talked about a lot of things today, just for me to charge us. I'm using this segment to charge us. I don't. I've not done this kind. I've not done this before. It's only Chelsea that I talk about and my music. But I've put it in my mind that once in a time I will be I'll be talking about using my own life story to encourage you, to inspire you. So then I could not. We used to wait for Mama dash me, Papa dash me clothes in the church before we could wear clothes. So I thank God today. I'm not rich and I'm not poor, but I'm contented with what I have. But one thing is that I can afford the clothes that I'm wearing now. So it was a transition from one phase of life to another phase of life. And you also, God can change your story. God can change your story. God can change your story. It is the least thing that God can do for you. But you need to what? Set your hope on God. Have that faith in God and continue praying. That's it. Even if your prayers are yet to be answered, continue praying until miracle happen. Continue praying until miracle happens. That's my advice to you. That's my advice to you. So once again, there's no there's no country that can be like Nigeria as a Nigerian. I'm proud to be a Nigerian, but I'm also sad that many Nigerians have not actually felt um, the the significance, or they have not felt the goodies that should be accrued to them as Nigerians. They are just struggling. Nigerians are supposed not to struggle. Honestly, we have mineral resources, we have human resources that many countries do not have. Yet we are suffering. We shouldn't suffer. Nigerians shouldn't suffer. But what the message I brought to for you for this Independence Day, Nigeria at 63, is that there is still hope for us. There is still hope for us. We should what? Keep on praying. We should keep on what? Encouraging ourselves. Don't take any short corner. Don't join occultic group. Don't join anything. Don't take shortcut. If you take shortcut, your life will be cut short. So just keep working. Don't be lazy. Keep working. As you see me, I keep working. Sometimes take a break from social media. Take a break from social media. Focus on your life. Come back afresh. So I believe Nigeria will still be great. Nigeria will be great again. I believe. Of course, I've narrated my story for you from 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000 till now. Yes, I'm not rich. I'm not poor. But I thank God for those transitions I have experienced in my life. And I think I'm talking to people who want change in their lives, who want great changes in their lives this evening. So please be positive. Don't curse your country. Don't curse Nigeria. Don't curse your leaders. Just what leave them to the hand of God to judge them to take. And meanwhile, I'm also, of course, I support any peaceful protest, but you cannot what use force on your government or cursing them. In fact, you are if you are cursing your leaders, you are what adding to the problem. There's no. I couldn't recall when we used to curse Babangida, when we used to curse all those soldiers. Then nothing changed. Some of them even they are still alive till now. So the only thing is for you just to pray that God should take control, and what also fight for your right if you can. And if you cannot fight for your right, fight for your right through prayer. Seek justice, yes. Seek justice if you can. Get in touch with people. If you probably you are what your maybe your some people really shortchange you, maybe your rights have been compromised. You can seek for justice. So, but one thing is sure: don't stop praying, don't stop working. Only ìgbàgbọ́ Yorùbá wọ́n máa ń sọ pé ìgbàgbọ́ láìsí iṣẹ́ òfo ni. If we begin to say God will bless us, blessings are coming, and we are lazy, blessing will not come. If that blessing is coming, it's coming to the works you are doing. It's coming upon the work you are doing. So it is something that you are doing that God will bless. But if you're you are not doing anything, there's nothing God will bless. So you have to engage yourself in something. So, and that's why I'm encouraging you today. Uh, let's have a short break. I've talked for almost 41 minutes. So let's have a short break.
Nation, I have destination. You can't stop me to go. You can't only hit me. I have destination. I have destination. You can't stop me to go. I am going higher.
I am destination.
I am destination. I must get to my great destination. I am destination. You can't stop me to go. I am stoppable. I am going higher. Gbogbo ni níwájú mi. Ẹ máa wò lulẹ̀. Kẹ́mi lọ síbi tó ga ọ́. I have destination. I must testify of your goodness, oh Lord. I must testify of your mercy. I am unstoppable. Oh. I have great celebrations ahead. My victory is not negotiable. I am going, I am going, I am stoppable. Oh. I am going, I am níwájú mi, gbogbo di ìdènà ìdíwọ́ níwájú mi Olúwa, mo fẹ́ dìde. Gbé mi sókè Olúwa, bá mi wọ́n odi aláròká ṣe ní bánidẹ́rù nílẹ̀. Olúwa mo fẹ́ gòkè o. Mo fẹ́ gòkè o. Èmi kúrò lójú kan kí n má dẹ̀ni yẹpẹrẹ. Polongo iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. Kó wá gbé mi débi ayọ̀ mi.
Yeah. I know some of you will say, this man has gone to change clothes again. Yes, it's time to talk about Chelsea. So just to summarize what I've said in the first segment is that things are very tough in Nigeria now, in Africa, all over the world. Things are very tough. It's not so easy, but I want to tell you one thing: that if you continue to set your hope in God, continue exercising faith in God, continue working, continue praying, things will get better. Once again, I say Happy New Month and I say Happy Independence Day to all Nigerians all over the world. God bless you all. Now it's time to talk about Chelsea. It's time to talk about Chelsea. Just before I will wrap up this live broadcast. It's time to talk about Chelsea, just to give update of what is happening around the world. This weekend is a funny weekend actually. Manchester City lost. Manchester United also lost. Liverpool also lost. So it's a funny, is a weekend with a lot of drama. So I will come back after this music. I will come back after this music. Yep.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have Rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Benga Folayan kilo so.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. Team is light. They try to block his way. Ṣùgbọ́n nínú ọkàn wa, your legacy is defined. Mohbad, delight, Mohbad, ìmọ́lẹ̀ Mohbad, the name we knew. Ìlérí Olúwa, Ọládìméjì o, ọmọ Alọ́ba, the name we knew. Though you face battles, you still stood up. In our memory, you will never fall. Though you raise your voice, you cried out loud, but silence met you from the crowd. Assaulted, you were around, you reported, nothing was done.
Now they speak of love, assurance in peace.
But where them day when you dey struggle? The world was silent, the lights turned away. But where them day when you dey struggle? Mohbad, wọ́n ti pa ẹ́, ojú wọn ti dá.
Though you are gone, your music will drive.
Ẹni pa gúnugún kìí kádùn. Ẹni pa gúnugún kìí kádùn. Ẹni pa àkàlàmàgbò kìí pọ̀ṣù. Ẹni pa gúnugún ṣe kìí kádùn. Ẹni pa àkàlàmàgbò kìí pọ̀ṣù. Má súnre lọ Mohbad, the race is over. No one can chase you anymore. Ẹni bá lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú Mohbad. May their days be few, the other men take their places. May they buy tire tọmọtọmọ.
Orula lẹ́dà o.
May their days be few, the other men take their places. May they buy tire tọmọtọmọ. Bàbá lé ní báwo bàbá ni ìwọ̀n lábá ní ṣọ̀tá mọ́. The other men take their places. May they buy tire tọmọtọmọ. Ẹni bá lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú, ìlérí Olúwa, ọmọ Alọ́ba o. Máa súnre lọ Mohbad, má jẹ́ kó ló má jọkùnrùn. Òótọ́ bá jẹ lájúlé ọ̀run kò bá wọn jẹ. Gbogbo ẹbí rẹ̀ ṣe léde lẹ́yìn rẹ̀. Bella Smuda ṣe léde lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ o. Gbogbo olórin ṣe léde lẹ́yìn rẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn fans ṣe léde lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ o. gbogbo Ìkòròdú wọn ò mà gbẹ́yìn. Gbogbo Nigerians ṣe léde lẹ́yìn rẹ o. Gbẹ̀ngà Afọláyan ṣe léde lẹ́yìn rẹ.
Yeah. Once again, I want to send my condolences to the family of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Alaba, popularly known as Mohbad Imole. Yes, sending my condolences to his family, and I pray that the Lord will give them the fortitude to bear the loss of their son. Yeah, it was a great loss to his family and to Nigeria and to the music industry. May his life continue, may his soul continue to rest in peace. Now, to talk about football this weekend is funny, honestly, and it has been a dramatic weekend actually in English football football league. It has been a dramatic event. Number one, Liverpool lost. They lost to Tottenham. And Manchester City, the almighty Manchester City, also lost to Wolves. To Wolves. Liverpool. There was drama. There was drama. Liverpool lost to Tottenham. And Manchester City, the almighty Manchester City, lost to Wolves. And Manchester United also. They what? They lost. But Arsenal won. Let me play one banter song because we have started the football update. Let me play one banter song. Let me play that song. Let me play this.
Imagine not liking football. You will never understand.
This is what make it special.
In every line,
In all over the world,
it's not over till it's over.
life is a roller coaster.
We fight until the end. Life comes at you.
Life comes at you.
It comes so quick.
Tell me waiting them day call us now.
Then they para. Be careful. If your club they just must spend. And
They don't live here.
Also me time this as ẹ ṣọ́ra fún wọn. They para. If your club they just must spend. And they know they fear. Also me time this as Imagine not liking football. You will never understand. This is what make it special. In every line, it's not over till it's over.
Life is a roller coaster.
We fight until the end. Life comes at you.
It comes at us.
It comes so quick. If your club they just mess man, and I know if you and I know they fear. Also me tactics as now. Ká ṣọ́ra fún wọn.
Àwọn ìbọn.
Wọ́n para. If your club they just mess man, and I know if you and I know they fear. Also me tactics as now. Tìrìtòrò lásìkò fún wọn.
Drama yìí ti pọ̀ jù.
Tìrìtòrò lásìkò fún wọn. Tìrìtòrò lọ.
Ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Ó pọ̀ jù. Ìkọ́wọ́ba. Ìdí fanákan. Tìrìtòrò. Lásà fún wọn jẹ́. Tìrìtòrò. Ṣòro tájà bá ṣe wí. Àwọn tó lówó ẹ̀ o.
Yeah, just uh, we've just come back from that short break. Um, like I've said, I put written in the title that it's time for Chelsea to pursue, overtake, and recover. This is the time for Chelsea to overtake, and to recover. Because let me tell you, uh, the losses, the losses uh, experienced by Manchester United, by Manchester City, by Liverpool. Oh, Daniel Akofo, you're welcome. How is Ghana today? The losses uh, experienced by Manchester United, by Liverpool United, by Liverpool rather, and by Manchester City, honestly, are what are advantage for us to what to pursue, to overtake and recover. At the moment, we are in the 15. We are 15th in the league table. While I think Fulham, maybe their Fulham is in 10 or 9 or 7th, something like that, if I'm right. Oh, if I'm right. Let me just, yes, we are 15. I know we are 15 in the table. We are 15 in the table. So I just want to know. Yeah, we are 15. Yes, I'm right. We are 15 in the table. And the Fulham that we want to play with, they are 11th. They are 11th in the table. Our match is scheduled for, I think, for Monday, if I'm right. So my time, I'm talking about Monday, my own time. It will be Sunday for you guys. So you could see the table now is that okay. Manchester City, they are still topping the table with 18 points. Tottenham is the second in the league now, 17. Next to it is Arsenal, 17. Next to it is Liverpool, 16. Next to it is Aston Villa, 15. Next to it is Brighton, 15. And Brighton was massively beaten today. West Ham, the next. The Newcastle, 8. 9, Crystal Palace, 10, Manchester United, 11, Fulham, and 12, Nottingham Forest, 13, Wolves, 14, Brentford, 15, Chelsea. So I will only stop there. So when you look at our points now, we have just gotten 5 points. 5 points from 6 games, 6 matches. That is not good at all. We've got 5 points from six matches. That is not a good result, actually. So, Man U is what sitting well in the. I don't. It's not sitting well. They are just sitting in the 10th position. So, in this, they have played 7 matches and they only have what 9 points. They have played 7 matches and they only have 9 points. So now our own the seventh game we come up on Monday, my own time. It could be your own Sunday. So now, my prayer is for us to win that game because it's a game that will really put us on the pedestrian of pursuing and overtaking and what recovering. So it will put us in that line so that we're on our way of what of pursuing and overtaking and what and recovering. I want to tell you, many clubs will begin to drop point now between October and December. Many top clubs usually drop points. Yes, they normally drop points, and this is the time. Manchester City drop point today. Liverpool drop point today. Man United drop point today. A lot of things will be a lot of drama. So it's a dramatic week. This weekend is a dramatic weekend in the English Premier League. So it's so, like, you see Aston Villa wallop Brighton 6-1. 6-1. 6-1. You are more of a teacher, Daniel. Why did you say that I am more of a teacher, Daniel Akofu? I'm expecting your response on that. You said I'm more a teacher. I'm expecting your response on that. Now, Bernardo Lawrence, Chelsea is winning by 2-0 on Monday night. Come on, Blues. Correct, Bernardo. Broke Boy TV. Today is the best game day in EPL. You gotta love the English Premier League. Yes, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Daniel, I'm still expecting your response. You said I am more a teacher. What did you see, and why did you say that? So, today I'm happy. Honestly, there is drama everywhere in the league now. In the Premier League, there is drama. There's always drama. How on earth would we have believed that the Wolves we beat Manchester City? I never saw that coming, honestly. I never saw that coming. And also, another what I know, our the Oba Samoa. I've not seen her today. The Queen Lady of Chelsea. Luton Town won by 2-1. They won Everton. It be like say this Everton go relegation. The way they see Everton, I think Everton might go on relegation. Honestly, the way they see them, because they are 16th. They are 16th. Actually, they have got 4 points from 7 games. Luton Town also is, at least they won their first game today. So it's so funny, honestly. It's so funny the way things are going now. It's so funny. It's so funny. Honestly, I can't believe that Wolves would have beaten Manchester City. Let's listen to the music.
In Chelsea Blue, you took this thing. Unkuku, our star, with all your mind. As we defy your precision magic, any injury, come. Your skills and grace, a joy to behold. With every touch, you turn us bold. Though you are injured, we can't forget you. With each passing day, our chest grows strong. You will be back before long. Nítorí akọni ni ẹ́. Akọni no dey slack ṣojo. Nkuku gbéra ńlẹ̀, we dey wait for you. Nkuku, you will be back before long. Nítorí akọni ni ẹ́. Akọni no dey slack ṣojo. Nkuku gbéra ńlẹ̀, we dey wait for you. In Chelsea Blue, you took this day. Nkuku, our star, with all your might. As we defy your precision magic, any injury, come. Your skills and grace, a joy to behold. With every touch, you turn us bold. Though you are injured, we can't forget you. With each passing day, our chest grows strong. You will be back before long. Nítorí akọni ni ẹ́. Akọni no dey slack ṣojo. Nkuku gbéra ńlẹ̀, we dey wait for you. Christopher Nkuku, you will be is like Shojo. Unkuku Bera Ule, we dey wait for you.
For me, of course, different people have been saying a lot of things in the comment section, but I want to tell you that I am 70% sure that Chelsea will win on Monday. I am 70% sure that Chelsea will win on Monday. I am 70% sure that Chelsea will win against Fulham. Of course, I know it's an away match, and also it's a derby for both clubs because Fulham also is in London. But I have this conviction in me that Chelsea is going to win on Monday. And Monday's win will really set out the confidence level of Chelsea players on a good note. I believe that that Fulham match is very important for us as a Chelsea family member. If Chelsea eventually wins that derby, honestly, we are on our way of what? Of overtaking and recovering. That's the truth. It's not that we. No, son. Are you guys hearing me? I think you should be hearing me. I think you should be hearing me. Wow. You can't hear me. Okay. Let's do it like this.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have Rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Gbẹ̀ngà Fọláyan kí ló sọ o.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Ọmọge yìí ó tó lọ sọ.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Chelsea, sort it out. Are you hearing me now, guys? Are you hearing me now? Okay, you are hearing me now. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I was saying, I said, if Chelsea could win, Monday's match, I want to tell you that we are what? We have activated overtaking button and recovery button. Apparently, we have squad that can make things happen. It's just that they are in the phase of connecting, the phase of bonding. We have what it takes, actually. We have what it takes. We can pursue, overtake, and recover. Anything can happen. Oh. Who saw Wolves winning today's match against Manchester City? Nobody saw that. And that's the drama that happens in English Premier League. Drama happens a lot. So, and I believe, and a team could just come from behind and what be among the top four, and Chelsea could also uh, we could surprise everyone around the world. We could surprise everyone that okay, Chelsea will just come from behind, and what we may not take the league. We may not take the league, but like I said at the beginning of this season, that we are going to be among the top four. Yes, the only thing this team needs, we need to show right attitude. The coach needs to what select right. The coach also needs to get it right in terms of formation. That's all. That's what we need because our players are very young. So, and Pochettino, I think, is an experienced coach. Of course, coach they have their own areas of weaknesses, but I know he's an experienced coach. So all we need is just to get it right, and for the players to have right attitude. If we have been converting the chances that we have been creating from the beginning of this season, honestly, maybe maybe the goals we have now, we full bath in Yoruba we call some plastic that big plastic we call it bath bath. Yoruba we say bath. You know, we would have goals that that a lot of goals, but here we are now. Here we are now. We have not been creating. We have not been so sharp at the front. Our strikers have not been so sharp in the up front. So, but I believe things can change. Actually, I believe things can change. I believe things can change for better. So, things will change for better. Yes, it's been. I've been used almost 1 hour 12 minutes here. So it's been exciting to connect with you guys. I know it's getting late in Nigeria now. I think it should be about like 10:23 in Nigeria, 9:23 in Ghana. Yeah, good. Broke Boy TV. Hopefully we will do well. Hopefully we will do well. Let's trust the system. Let's trust our guys. Let's trust the team. We hope all will be well with us. Uh, I think maybe um, I think if I use maybe next time if Broadball TV is will be, I mean likely, of course I will be online on Monday. So if Broke Boy TV is available, then we can just I can invite you. Then we discuss football for a while on Monday. Right, so I will just prepare for that. So you just let me know if you will be available. I'll prepare for that. So thank you for everyone for being part of today's broadcast. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Goodbye for now.
Imagine not liking football. You will never understand.
This is what make it special.
In every line, it's not over till it's over.
Life is a roller coaster.
We fight all till the end. Life comes at you.
Life comes at you.
It comes so quick.
Then they waiting them day call us now.
Then they para. Be careful. If your club they just must spend. And they don't live here. Also me time this as now. Ẹ ṣọ́ra fún wọn. They para. If your club they just must spend. And they know they fear. Also me time this as now.